Hi, today we're going to make a 5-layer breakfast casserole here. So I have my briquettes here and a 10-inch Dutch oven is what I'm using today. The first step is we're going to cook the sausage and brown it up. So I want about 20 or so briquettes. So we'll just kind of eyeball that. That looks good. I'm going to pour my extra briquettes right there. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to set my 10-inch Dutch oven over those. We want it real hot so we can get that sausage cooked and brown good. So we'll just let that preheat for about 10 minutes. Okay, let's get this going. So we have our 10-inch Dutch oven here. It's all should be all preheated. So let's take off the lid. Yeah, it looks nice and hot. So I have just a pack of Jimmy Dean sausage here we're going to cook up. So we'll just put this in here like that. Just kind of cut it up a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll get this all browned. And when it's done, we'll take it out, drain it, and then we'll add all the ingredients to make the 5-layer breakfast casserole. And then we can just kind of sit back and let it do its thing. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, let's put this dish together. So we have the sausage set aside. We drained it out. So let's put this back in. I'm going to cook this around 375 degrees. So I have 8 briquettes on the bottom. So let's put all that sausage back in there. Hear that nice sizzle. Like that. And then here's just some packaged hash browns. It's not quite a full pack, but I just kind of decided this is how many we want for the 2 of us that are eating now. Let's kind of layer that on there. Next, we have some tri-colored fire roasted peppers. It looks like some mushrooms, purple onion. Let's put this in here. Oh yeah, this is looking good. Look at that color. Yeah, we're camping. We're at Arches National Park. We got here last night. Was going to do some Dutch oven cooking last night, but we got to camp and just decided to relax. So this is the first Dutch oven meal, but it's beautiful here. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to get some eggs going. So you can kind of judge how many eggs you'd like on your dish. We'll just crack some eggs right over the top. And I got a shell right down in there, so let's get that out. Like that. A little more. There we go. Put that there. Do that. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time today, do a little hiking. The red rocks are awesome here. The temperature's good. We're just having a blast. So let's do one more. How's that? And I'm going to kind of bust these yolks up a little bit and kind of even these out. And then let's get a little pepper. Sprinkle that on there. It's sizzling up nice. But yeah, once we get all this in there, we're going to cook it for 375 for about 45 minutes. We'll probably look at it in about 30 minutes or so to see how it's going. But we'll get all this in here. This is just an all-season, all-purpose seasoning. This one I'm putting on there. So we'll do that. And then the last layer is just some biscuits. So we'll just kind of put these biscuits on top. Around. Man, look at that. That's sweet. Get this going. I didn't know how many I want, but I guess I just as well cook all of them. So yeah, that looks good, huh? Okay, great. So let's put the lid back on. So we have 8 briquettes under the bottom. I want about 14 on top. So let's see, my tongs right there. So it looks like I have 7 on there already. 9, 14, there's some extra. So like I said, we'll let this cook for about 30 minutes and we'll take a look at it then, and then we'll go from there. All right, it's been 30 minutes, so let's see how this 5-layer breakfast casserole dish is doing here. Let's kind of pull the lid off. Oh, look at that. Look at those biscuits. They're browning up nice. Let me grab a spoon and just kind of see how this is doing. The eggs are still a little bit, like I said, this cooks for like 45 minutes, so what we're going to do is just let it do its thing. We'll just stick to the plan. I'll put this lid back on. The coals are burning down a little bit, but I got a couple here. We'll just kind of put a couple of these little ones back on there to keep it going good. Give it another 15 minutes and we should be good to go. So we'll see you back. Okay, we're back. It's only been about 5 minutes, but I think after we discussed, we put the lid back on, I think we're done. So let's dish this up and see. So yeah, look at it, steaming. So this has been cooking for a total of about 35 minutes. But let's dish this up and see. But yeah, look at that, that's sweet. I just don't want to get the biscuits too done, but they're nice and it's kind of, oh yeah, look at that. Look at how all that's cooked through. Perfect. I'm glad we didn't decide to go the full 15 minutes. So this is 35 minutes. Look at that. Oh, the veggies are smelling sweet. But there you have it. There's the 5-layer breakfast casserole cooked here in Arches National Park. It's October and it's great. It's going to get up to about 70-something degrees today. So I hope you enjoyed this and we'll see you next time.